slept really good last night, even though my tent floor is totally soaked. I was able to stay on my little Nemo sleep pad and use it as a raft last night. I slept inside my Sea to Summit sleep sack. It was pretty cozy. I had my Enlightened Equipment quilt tucked into the sleep sack with me as a knee pillow, because my knee was hurting a lot yesterday. But I woke up in the middle of the night. I was a little bit chilly, so I just spread the quilt out on top of me inside my sleeping quilt. That way it wouldn't touch the floor of the tent and get wet either. It's a really pretty morning. All my stuff's wet though. My tent's gonna be wet. I hate packing up a wet tent. It's cool though, because I only have about 5 miles till I get to my paddleboard, and then I'm just gonna put all my stuff on my paddleboard and either sit or stand or lay or whatever on my board and make it downriver about, I think I'm gonna try to go about 13 miles, and that'll leave me 2 miles to get back to my car. There's a river camp, so I'm going to attempt to stay at the river camp tonight, unless for some reason they're closed or whatever. Yeah, and that would be awesome. My tent's wet. I don't really want to set that up again, but I wouldn't have to if I stayed at the river camp, because they have raised platforms and they're screened in. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my feet to dry, because I had to rinse the sand off of them. Hiking with wet sandy feet sounds like blister town to me. Yeah, so I'm waiting on that. I'm gonna have some breakfast and I'm gonna pack my stuff up and I'm gonna go. Part 2 of the adventure. That thing is huge. I'm not gonna actually touch it. But I have my finger right beside it. Somewhere around here last night, but I got too tired and ended up camping 2 miles back. All of my gear is so wet. Even my clothes from yesterday, they're just so soaked that my bag is super heavy. It's okay though, because I only have a couple more miles and then I'm on my paddleboard. Suwannee Springs. It's a sulfur spring. People used to come here and soak in it. I think they thought it would like cure all these ailments. Maybe it does. My mama says it does. That's mean. Yeah, I left it at a buddy's house, and then I carried it a quarter of a mile down here. I don't know what's... I've hiked here a lot, but this is the first time I've ever tried to do like a combo hike and paddleboard. It's going. You guys have a good weekend. I've only been on my paddleboard for a couple of minutes, and I saw this little gem, and I need to get some water. Anyway, what better than to get some spring water? I'm gonna still filter it, obviously, but this is really awesome. I got a wicked little blister on my pinky toe. It's kind of exciting that I'll be on the paddleboard all day today. Well, I'm almost to Spirit of Suwannee. Took me forever to walk my board back down to the Suwannee Springs. Just my hands were so tired. My fingers, really. You know, just trying to grip the paddleboard grip holder thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm on the water now. I've gotten to chat with a bunch of other people out doing their little adventures today, from a distance, of course. This older woman earlier, earlier I stopped at a gas station that was really close to where my paddleboard was stashed, because I wanted an iced coffee, and I got one. I was sitting out front drinking it, hiker trash style, and this old lady came walking up to me, and she was like, "Honey, are you walking across the country?" I was like, "Oh, no, ma'am. I've only been out for one night." And then I thought, man, I must look terrible already. Whatever. It is what it is. It's an adventure. Oh, I was just up there a few hours ago. I like doing the land part and now getting to do the river part. It's kind of neat to be able to look at it from two perspectives. Even though I thought about giving up earlier today. I'm already to my campsite from last night. I was right up there. And now I'm about to be in a whirlpool, so I should probably paddle. I need a geologist friend. I like when people explain stuff to me. I just think this looks rad. There it is. Hey, baby gator. This is clearly going to be a more gator populated section. Fun. I just saw a pretty big gator. It was probably, I'd say it was as long as my paddleboard. But I think my paddleboard's like 10 feet long, so that can't be true. Maybe though. And then right after, there was a baby alligator. And I thought, oh, good. This is like the gator area. And then I noticed that there were several other baby gators. So I really stepped up my pace. I'm paddling pretty quickly. And then I found this little gem. So I just stopped and doused myself in cold water. Always love an adventure. Amazing. They're towing the pontoon boat. These people have been camping on a sandy beach. Explosion. I'm drying all my stuff out and making lunch. North sides. Gotta be a spring up there. Check it out. That was Holton Creek, where, oh shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, Holton Creek. I stopped there yesterday and rested my feet in the cold water. And today it almost dumped me out off my paddleboard because I wasn't paying attention. Whatever. Gotta make good choices. And if not, Gotta suffer them well.